up, guys? Welcome back. I'm Joe. This is Ricky, Infinity.
Bruh.
Today, the topic is going to be, what is the topic? How much would it take for you to sell your car? I'll let Infinity start off with this.
We gonna go beyond. You call me Infinity. Don't copyright us, all right?
How much would it take you to sell your RS? Like $5, $10,
bro.
Pack of cigs, maybe a Snicker bar.
To sell my car, I would have to say there's honestly no amount within reason for me to sell the RS.
All right,
but for the sake of argument,
right, there we go.
For the sake of argument, I would have to say like $60K. And the reason being is so like we're just saying, you know, if someone came up to me tomorrow and was like, yo, I want the RS, no price is too high, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, $60K, bro. He's like, what? I'm like, listen, I still got a loan to pay off, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at least half of that, quarter to half of that is going to go towards paying off the remainder of the loan, right? So then I can take the other half of that and then possibly find another car that I would extremely love to have. There's a Porsche Cayman GT3 or GT4.
How much is that?
I can get a used one for like $50K, or like a used one with around 47 to 57,000 miles for about $50K. So
basically $1,000 a mile, basically.
Yeah. Well, Porsche's probably the one company that I believe per car makes the most profit per car. Like even over like Ferrari, Lamborghini, Maserati, all of them. Porsche literally makes the most money per car sold than any other manufacturer in the world. And they're just so damn fun. They're pains in the ass. Like, I would dread opening up a motor to a Porsche. You gotta take off the whole rear end of the car.
I forgot about that.
Because you remember, they're either they're rear mid-engine cars. So that one sits in front of the rear axle, basically on your back, or they're rear engine. So they're moved to sit directly over the axle of the car. So the Cayman GT3 and the GT4 are 4-liter flat 6 engines, and they rev up to like 82,000 RPM.
Damn.
Yep, non-turbo.
Damn, non-turbo.
Non-turbo, naturally aspirated, rear-wheel drive. Yeah. That's what it would take for me to sell my car. Or trade me that shit.
Damn, that's a good one. You must have really thought about that one.
Yeah. Well, listen, I honestly thought it was going to be damn near impossible for me to get an RS. Because they were so far and few in between. And I was like, I might have to settle for one with like a rebuilt title and go through the whole process of, I was like, I don't want to do all that. No. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just curious. So I started and went on eBay Motors and just looking around, because honestly, it's the only place I could find them. I couldn't find it on Car Gurus and nothing like that. And probably like, I want to say like down south, like North Carolina, South Carolina, Tennessee, there was a nice little cluster of Porsche lovers out there And those Caymans, those GT4 Caymans, GT3s, GT2s, like 50, 60, depending on the mileage, anywhere from 40 to 60 something thousand miles. They run anywhere from like 50 to 63 grand. I was like, all right. I'm like,
that's doable.
That's doable. God, throw
the house at it.
One of my kids. Have my wife start an OnlyFans, but shut up.
That should have went in our last video.
Oh,
how to get some car parts.
Start an OnlyFans to get some car parts. So your turn. What would it take for you to sell the Subi? 9K, 6K, 11.3. A new WRX.
Nah. Nah.
A BRZ.
Hell no. No. Those things are slow.
Nope.
I haven't get as much doors as you though. That's good. All right. My car is basically almost paid off. Only got 2 months on it. But
okay.
To sell my car right now, I'm not gonna recoup the 20 grand I put into it.
No.
So that's out of the question.
You might get a quarter of that back.
I would say I would right now I would take, first of all, I would take anyone who offers me over 20K for it. I'll take anyone right now over 20K for it.
Okay.
But I would take 25s, 30. 30's pushing it though. But I'll take that.
Now, what if you have someone be like, bro, it's not even an STI?
If somebody said that, I'm like, yeah, you're right.
I'll bust your STI's ass.
Thank you for staying obvious.
But the thing is, people put a much bigger price on those 3 letters.
I know, and it's
because even when I thought about settling, right, one of the other things I looked at was the STI. I was like,
it's crazy.
I'm like, everybody got that shit. Like you up here in the Poconos, everybody got a Subaru of some kind. A Forester, my wife got the same. You got WRXs all over the place, STIs. You got freaking Tribecas holding on for dear life.
It depends on which one you get. Now I say the 15s to whatever up to now, everybody has them except for the 2022. I only saw like maybe 5.
I like the 15 STIs because like the front bumper is a little bit more squared off. It looked a little angrier.
Yeah, they did change them. I think 2020, 22, something. No, 20. I think they changed the front bumper on them. They're more like a square. It looked like a chipmunk. The rubber piece in the front. I don't know if you've seen it. There's a guy at work that has one.
Maybe I'll have to see. But it's a similar front end to yours. It was like a 2017. It's a similar front end to yours, but instead of it being nice and smooth all the way around, where like the fog light is, it's slightly squared off, and then it finishes off.
Yeah,
it looks a little bit more rally style. I like that, especially the pearl white.
Something like what's his name has Pat?
No, not that one. Oh, the color, yeah. The color, yeah, but not the body style.
But if you was to get something like my year, there's not really a lot of them like mine's over here. No. There's a handful I see, here and there, but I think my year is probably the best car body style to get.
Was it Ralph's? His
Ralph is the same.
Yeah, but because it's an STI, the front bumper has that slightly like squared off section. It's very, very slight.
Where?
On the front, like down at the bottom where like the fog lights would be. So like as it comes around, instead of it being like nice and smooth the way yours is, it kind of just momentarily squares off down at the bottom and then finishes the round. Next time you out, just like sneak past his house and be like that.
I'm gonna have to see what you're talking about. Because his should be the same as mine.
It is the same overall, but there's just some slight physical differences on the bumper. It just looks a tad bit more aggressive. Just a tad.
Okay, Ralph.
Hide your cars. Hide your wife.
But yeah, I'll take. Like right now, if I was to sell it, let's just say I would sell it.
Okay.
If I was to sell it, I would put it up for. I'll put it up for 25.
Okay.
I'll put my car up for 25. Do I think I'm gonna get that? No. But I'll put it up for 25.
Everything included? You taking some stuff away?
Nah, everything taken.
Everything included?
Everything.
Wheels, all that shit,
Wheels,
parts,
everything.
extra motors?
No, you're not getting that. Anything that's on the car, you can have it. Might throw in, these, you know what I mean?
You can have my tires. You
Yeah.
can have my OEM wheels.
Yeah, throw that in, you know what I mean? Maybe.
All right. Or maybe put the OEM wheels back on and then try to sell the other
Nah,
ones.
I ain't gonna be bummed like other people. Bring your own wheels. I got the car on blocks right now.
Yo.
Yeah, okay.
If I saw that, I'd be done. I'd be done. I'd be so mad.
I can't stand people that do that. Bring your own wheels. Listen, if I'm buying a car, those wheels better be on it.
Do not post a car in the condition you don't plan on selling it in. If you're taking pictures of parts and listing parts and shit like that, do not be like, price is firm but willing to negotiate. Go below this threshold and I take this stuff off. But then you can have the stuff that's in the boxes over here. Like, nah, bro.
Yep.
Like if you gonna sell me the car with all the parts on it, just be like, here's the parts list. This is everything that's on it. This is what I'm looking to get. Willing to negotiate within reason or whatever. You gotta have a threshold.
Yep.
You know motherfuckers gonna try and get the best deal for their own pocket. Don't be retarded.
Yep. I like how you said that. People do part outs. Take a whole picture of the car, parting out. Hey, I want the hood. I'm not selling it. Hey, I want the door. I'm not selling it. What are you really pointing out?
Bruh, that was a big thing for the Jetta. Everywhere you look, part out. Because a lot of those cars, the interior is trash, it's old, it's falling apart. So you find any decent parts, people jump all over them. The worst part is like people want one of something. Like I just need the left headlight, or I need the rear right tail light because my other smoke one cracked. Thinking like, nah, bro, you buy it in a set or you don't get it at all. Don't be sitting there buying one tail light.
Yep.
Like it's retarded. Or like you said, like I need the I want that carbon fiber hood, $650, bruh. It only costs $250. $275 for that carbon fiber hood, but you want to charge me 3 times the cost. Yep. Well, I gotta ship it. Bro, I'll meet you. Oh, I'm not going that far to meet you. Well, then fuck you. So I said that I would take a certain amount of money and I would probably invest at least half of it into another car.
Yep.
If somebody were willing to trade you a car, what car would you be willing to take? Don't say another Subaru.
I would. I don't know. I don't really fancy none of the other cars. I like the all-wheel drive. You know what I mean? So I don't want Audi. I don't want to work on them at all. Not unless I really have to, but I don't want to work on an Audi, period. I don't.
I mean, the worst part about that really is just the fact that the engine compartment is so tight.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You've got to take stuff out, but that's pretty much every car nowadays.
What car? I stick my hand in there. I get to everything.
Bro, your car,
boom,
bro,
boom,
we're in
boom,
2022.
boom.
Your car's from 2013. Your car's like 9 years old.
That's why I like it. Nice
Bruh,
and easy.
So even if you look at Hondas nowadays, you don't open it up and see the floor no more. You can't stand next to the motor anymore on the top left-hand corner by the firewall.
They do that on purpose.
They
do that on purpose. So it could discourage people to not work on their stuff. And they can bring it to, because you know what I mean? You like, I'm just going to change. You're like, How the hell do I get? All right, yeah.
But yeah,
I'm not doing that.
I mean, I'm sure that's part of it. But then also you got to figure
everything's electronics.
Yeah, all the electronics. So you got to make things tighter. You got to, try to reduce the weight. You know what I mean? Wow. If you had a car like that weighed 6,000 pounds because you're trying to make it workable, you're trying to make it so the everyday person could work on it, but then you got all this safety shit that you got to throw aside. You're trying to make it as slim and as fit and have all the weight centered in the right spots as possible. Not to mention, crumple zones and all this and that, blended materials. Nah, bro, you can't have the same kind of
cost effective
like space. You know what I mean? Like, even if you look at older Jettas compared to the newer Jettas, like, you're like, where can I stick my hand in there? Nope. Like, on the Jetta, open up the hood, starter right there, alternator right there, power steering pump right there, AC right down here.
Yep.
Bruh.
Yep.
I shine a light in the RS. I'm like, where is... All I know is it's kind of far back and down, so you gotta kind of like awkwardly like reach back there with like one hand. You know what I mean?
And just hope you're getting the right.
Yeah, hope you get the right bolts off and shit.
All right, me 25K. Dude.
You didn't say what car that you would take.
Oh, stop. A car that I want.
It don't got to be a new car.
No, it's not. I would take what year is this? Well, older model Subaru Forester. I would.
Really?
Yeah.
You would not even like an Evo, like Evo. like a 8, you know what I mean, or a 10.
It'll be between like an Evo 9, Evo 8 and 9, or the Forester.
Well, the 9s are gonna be slim pickings, slim pickings, and you're gonna need a little bit. I mean, trading it,
I like Evos.
You would be good if you could get a trade. It probably won't be running too well, but
if it ran,
as long as it runs,
yeah,
and you can drive it,
motor's good.
Even if it runs shitty, you can fix that easily. And you know what I mean, that's one of them cars that will, just because of the motor, that's the kind of car that can withstand the test of time. You can fix it up gradually, and you don't gotta worry about nothing completely shitting on you.
That's true. Yep.
There you have it.
Guess that's it.
The only way Joe would sell his car is for either an Evo or Forester or 25K.
Yes. Let us know what you would sell your car for. It could be all types of stuff.
What? How much? Or if you're about for a trade, or if you're just sick and tired of it,
Yep. We might sell it to a dealership. Who knows?
Oh, bro, I would never sell my car to a dealership.
Some people do it.
I mean, now the way things is, sure, because they'll probably give me like at least 10K over what it's worth. But normal periods, no, never taking my car to a dealership. Never, ever, ever. So comment, like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and as usual, Wrench Daily.